Motor State YT here, and today we're diving into one of the most anticipated sedans of the year, the 2026 Honda Accord, a model that continues to redefine what a modern midsize sedan should look and feel like. If you're someone who loves perfect balance between comfort, technology, performance, and long-term reliability, then stay with me, because this review might just convince you why the 2026 Accord remains the king of its class. The new generation of Accord builds on the legacy that Honda has sharpened for decades, and with the latest redesign, improved powertrain, smarter interior, and an even more refined driving experience, this sedan proves once again why it continues to dominate the segment despite the rising popularity of crossovers. The first thing you notice about the 2026 Honda Accord is how confidently it carries itself. Honda didn't go overboard with the styling, but they polished the design in a way that feels fresh, premium, and timeless. The front fascia is sleeker, with sharper LED headlights and a more modern grille that stretches across a cleaner, more aerodynamic front end. It's not aggressive in a show-off way, but more like a car that knows its strengths and doesn't need loud design tricks to stand out. The side profile carries Honda's signature character line that runs smoothly across the doors, giving the Accord a longer, more upscale silhouette. The rear design feels mature and sporty, with redesigned LED taillights and a subtle integrated spoiler that adds character without being unnecessary. With new alloy wheel options and a slightly lower stance, the 2026 Accord looks more premium and planted than ever. Once you're inside, you instantly feel why this sedan remains a favorite among drivers. The interior is clean, absolutely modern, and extremely user-friendly. Honda focused on minimalism and simplicity, but without making the cabin feel empty or stripped down. Everything has purpose. The materials used are noticeably upgraded from previous years, with soft touch panels, premium fabrics or leather options depending on trim, and a wider layout that gives both the driver and passengers a sense of openness. The dashboard features a large central touchscreen that now feels perfectly integrated instead of stuck on top like older designs. Honda's updated interface is noticeably smoother, easier to navigate, and more responsive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, along with wireless charging, multiple USB-C ports, and connectivity features that make everyday use incredibly convenient. The seating position is excellent, with supportive front seats that offer long drive comfort while still keeping you alert behind the wheel. The rear seats remain among the best in the segment, offering generous legroom and headroom that rivals some SUVs. The 2026 Accord is one of those cars where passengers always compliment the comfort, no matter where they're sitting. Even taller adults can stretch out comfortably in the back on long journeys. The cabin insulation has also been improved, with reduced road noise and better separation from engine vibrations. Whether you're on a highway cruise or navigating through busy urban roads, the 2026 Accord gives you a calm, premium environment that feels far above its price tag. Now, let's talk performance, because Honda continues to impress with a balanced approach that prioritizes real-world usability. The 2026 Honda Accord offers refined engine options, starting with a turbocharged 1.5-liter engine that's more responsive than before, giving daily drivers exactly the right amount of power needed for smooth acceleration, confident overtakes, and good fuel economy. For those needing more punch, the upgraded 2.0-liter turbo or hybrid powertrains offer a more dynamic experience. The hybrid option especially stands out this year, delivering improved fuel efficiency while maintaining impressive torque for city driving. Honda tuned the hybrid system to feel more natural, responsive, and smoother than many rivals, eliminating the rubber band feel that some hybrid sedans suffer from. Driving the 2026 Accord feels like you're in a car engineered by people who actually love driving. The steering is precise, well-weighted, and confident without feeling heavy. The chassis is balanced, offering just enough sportiness to keep things fun while remaining stable and composed during quick lane changes. Whether you're taking a highway ramp at speed or just cruising casually, the Accord maintains its poise. The suspension tuning strikes that sweet spot between firm and comfortable, absorbing rough patches without making the ride feel disconnected. Honda's decades of engineering experience shine here, and you feel it with every mile. One of the standout elements of the 2026 model is how Honda has improved the noise, vibration, and harshness levels. The cabin remains quieter at higher speeds, and you feel significantly less road texture compared to older models. Even the engine note has been tuned to sound more refined when accelerated. That, paired with the improved aerodynamics, makes the cabin feel more premium than what many would expect from a midsize sedan at this price point. Technology is another area where Honda put a lot of attention. The digital instrument cluster is crisp, customizable, and easy to read at a glance. The central infotainment system now supports faster processing, clearer graphics, and smarter voice recognition. Honda didn't try to overload the car with complicated features that take a manual to understand. Instead, they focused on useful features that actually make everyday life easier. The climate controls remain physical, which many drivers appreciate, and the menu system of the touchscreen has been simplified to reduce distractions. The 2026 Accord also continues to excel in safety. Honda's sensing comes standard across all trims, bringing adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, road departure mitigation, enhanced blind spot monitoring, traffic jam assist, and improved automatic emergency braking. The new system feels smoother and more confident, with better detection and fewer unnecessary corrections compared to previous versions. Honda even refined the lane centering system to feel more natural on long highway drives. With improved camera and radar technology, the Accord 2026 takes a significant leap forward in driver assistance reliability. Cargo space has always been a strength for the Accord, and the 2026 model keeps that tradition alive. The trunk is spacious, deep, and well organized, making it easy to load luggage, groceries, or large items. The wide opening also makes everyday use much more convenient. This is one of the reasons families continue to love the Accord. It offers sedan comfort without sacrificing the practicality people often associate with SUVs. Fuel efficiency sees noticeable improvements this year, especially with the hybrid variant delivering exceptional mileage. Even the turbocharged gasoline engines offer strong efficiency numbers, thanks to improved aerodynamics, smarter engine tuning, and lighter components. For drivers who care about long-term running costs, the 2026 Accord remains one of the most economical and dependable choices. Now let's talk about how the Accord feels over long ownership, because that's where Honda shines brightest. People choose the Accord not just because it looks or drives well, but because it stays reliable and holds its value better than many competitors. With the 2026 model, Honda reinforced that legacy. By enhancing component durability, improving engine calibration, and reducing long-term maintenance complexity. It's the kind of car you buy confidently, knowing it will still feel solid 5 or 10 years later. That long-term trust is something few automakers achieve consistently, and Honda is one of them. On the road, the 2026 Accord continues to separate itself from the competition through a careful balance of refinement and everyday usability. It doesn't try to pretend it's a luxury sedan, but gives you just enough sophistication to feel like you're driving something special. It doesn't overwhelm you with technology, but gives you everything you need in a way that feels natural. It doesn't try to be a sporty performance machine, but gives you enough sharpness to make every drive satisfying. That balance is what keeps people coming back year after year. In a world where SUVs have overtaken the market, the Accord proves that a well-designed sedan still makes a lot of sense. It's easier to drive, better on fuel, more aerodynamic, and in many cases more comfortable. It sits low, feels stable, and gives drivers a connection to the road that big crossovers often lack. The 2026 model takes all those sedan advantages and wraps them in a package that feels modern, efficient, and genuinely enjoyable. If you're someone searching for a reliable car with great comfort, advanced tech, excellent driving dynamics, and a premium feel without the premium price, then the 2026 Honda Accord deserves to be at the very top of your list. Whether you're a family person, a daily commuter, a long-distance traveler, or someone who simply wants a dependable and stylish sedan, this car checks all the boxes. It looks good, drives better, and lasts long enough to make every cent worth it. As we bring this full review to a close, the 2026 Honda Accord continues its legacy of delivering unbeatable value